G'day guys, Adam here. Just wanted to show off my off-grid solar setup that I've got going on here. It's only just begun. Trying to piece together a good system. So definite work in progress, and I really appreciate if people leave some comments and some ideas, and I'll take them on board. But I'll show you what I've got going on so far. As you can see here, I have just a single solar panel, and it's currently sitting on top of the switchboard that I'm just doing some testing on. It's a German solar brand solar panel, I believe. It's a 215 watt solar panel. I have 12 of them, but I'm only using one here just for a bit of testing, and this is a new thing for me, so I'm just trying to get my head around it and do some learning on the go. So that's the solar panel, and I'll take you around and show you some other stuff. Panel hooked up to a DC isolator. I do have some more stuff to put on there. I want to have an external earth buzz bar on the outside there, going down to the earth rod, which will be eventually installed down at Pencraig farm when it gets down there eventually. At the moment, this whole setup is at home in Canberra, so I'm just trying to piece it together here where it's close by, and before I take it down there and then have to stop what I'm doing, go back to town, get things, come back. I'd rather do it all here, and I can take my time. I'll show you the battery bank now. Here I have my main battery bank. I have 10 90 amp hour 12 volt AGM style batteries. These batteries were pump start batteries for big diesel fire pumps, so they're not too bad, and obviously free. So that's good for me, because everyone knows that storage of your power is the most expensive thing. You can see up here in the top corner, that is actually a 24 volt external isolator with a key. So when the box is closed, the isolator's on the outside. Should there be any problems, someone could come and take the key out, isolate the power from the batteries going to the switchboard. As you can see, I have these batteries. They're wired up in for 24 volt. I've got some 40mm wide, 3mm thick copper buzz bar to do that. I got it from the scrapyard, so it's, obviously cost is obviously a thing. I also have over here a 300 amp fuse on the positive leg, which will go from the positive leg of the battery there to the switch, and then from the switch will go into the switchboard, so it can be taken apart and relocated to Pencraig farm and set up there for the cabin. Here I have some things that I plan to install today. So I have a 40 amp no arc DC circuit breaker, which I plan to use for my going between my charge control and my batteries. I also have a fuse for that too, so it'll be doubly protected. I have here a brass buzz bar, 12 hole buzz bar, which will be for my earth, which will be mounted up on the outside of the switchboard today. Just some 20mm corrugated conduit, some conduit connectors, and just some tape. I got all this stuff from the local electrical supply shop. Also have some split ducting, which I'll put in the switchboard today. I'll show you now my secondary battery bank, which is going in. So here I have a secondary battery bank. I only have half of these batteries installed. I actually have 14 of them. They're a 12 volt 25 amp Hawker Energy battery, and I have 14 of them, so I'll have 7 up here and then 7 down here. But pan down a bit. Those 90 amp hour batteries were originally going to go all in here, but after doing some research on YouTube, and a few people told me that I should be keeping my batteries separated, that they swell up if they're in too tight with each other, get hot and cold. So I decided against having them here, and I'm actually going to install a standby generator for should I need more power and that I don't want to push my battery bank too far, I can use a small generator in here, which will be part of this system. I may eventually have it so to auto start as well, and the cabin is being wired up so that there is both power points run on the inverter and also power points that run on the generator only, and they'll be color coded so that you don't get it mixed up. Okay guys, so here is the end result for today's work. As you can see, I have my Victron 150 35 MPPT charge controller. Put some of this split ducting in, keep the cables nice and tidy. Here we have it's a 30 amp fuse. I didn't have a 40 amp, so it will be going to a 40 amp, but or I'd probably give it a 30 amp, doesn't really make too much difference. So that's the next in line from the charge controller, and then you come to the NoArc 40 amp DC circuit breaker. Obviously more of this ducting in. They have one of these battery selector switches. This is only temporary at the moment, so I've got it hooked up to the two different banks, but with each bank being, one bank being 1 and the other bank being 2, so all that cable there is just temporary for the moment. Coming around here, you can see I've put the flexible conduit in, so that's all nice and neat, and the new earth buzz bar, so the big bolt there will be the ground rod, and then I have 12 holes for earthing the various items. Thanks for watching.